Alright, this is my media evaluation task 4, and well, the camera we used for shooting our video was the Lumix Panasonic GH4, and we mainly used this camera because of its ability to shoot in 60 frames per second, which would allow us to slow the video and footage down in the editing process, which is very stereotypical and characteristically the same slow motion effect that modern day electronic music videos would have. This is to create a sense of effective motion throughout the video, and it also allows the viewer to look at what's happening and understand what's happening that more easily. So, for example, if there was fast action scenes such as in our music video when Freddie, our male actor, is running to the car in real time, that would be too fast and hard to follow, but in slow motion it makes it easy to follow, easier to understand, easy to see what is happening throughout the video as well. The second most important thing in our video, I think, we both thought, would be the use of an anamorphic lens, which is a lens that can shoot extremely wide angles, but also keep the height the same as normal, what I'm filming in now, as normal video would do. This gave us a whole host of opportunities, such as using quite a lot of lens flares, which you've seen in our music video, with the sun and spotlights, etc., and also allowed us to use a popular lens effect that many electronic and dance music videos use nowadays. It also may have made the editing process slightly more difficult, however I think it gives our video a much more professional look to it. Our main editing laptop was a MacBook Pro 15-inch Retina display. It was built in 2014. Here. Also, it was really good for editing because of multiple reasons. It had Adobe's Creative Cloud software on it, which allows you to use its whole host of software for a monthly fee, and we used Adobe Premiere Pro on it, and also had help from its rendering engine, Adobe, can't remember, but its rendering engine. And also another reason why it was so good for editing was because it was quick. It had a GPU and a CPU, and it used both of them continuously to all completely render and edit our footage as we went. Also, the GPU is really good because it has multiple cores inside of it, which all run simultaneously, whereas a computer without a graphics processor would only have a few cores, which really slows down editing process for many people. We used Premiere Pro, Adobe's Premiere Pro, because two reasons. It's the most useful editing software in my opinion, in my group's opinion, that it's just amazing in every way. It's great for video editing, especially if you have such a fast computer and good computer. And yeah, Adobe Premiere Pro, it did everything we wanted it to. We never really used any hardcore special effects in it. We only used some overlays for some of the shots to make it pass through each other, or some enhanced camera shake because some of the shots were just too steady. And we used a program also called Magic Bullet Looks, and that allowed us to properly color correct every shot, so it looked really cinematic. It looked one shot wasn't too high in contrast compared to another shot that was low on contrast, for example. That helped us out majorly. It also allowed us to make the video look like Sub Focus's Endorphins music video, which I've mentioned a lot on my whole blog. It's because most of our inspiration for our film music video was taken from that, and yeah, Magic Bullet just helped out majorly, giving us that awesome cinematic look. Also for production shots, I used my own personal phone. Yeah, I used this to take the production shots of us filming for our blog, shots of and videos of Top Hot running with the camera, doing the shots as well, and he did the same for me. Also, we used a film stand, not mine, one of Hugo's again, and that stand is designed for filming. It's designed to be able to pan shots and seamlessly move the camera around without moving the camera's position, if that makes sense. And that really helped stabilize video, and also it helped when putting in fake shake in the editing process. Also, we didn't just use the stand as a performance steady camera holder. We also, because of its heavy weight and just because it's easy to hold, we also used it as a steady cam holder, a makeshift one, which gave us incredible shots like this one, which just made the video so much smoother, easier to edit, easier to understand, made the slow motion really effective as well. In our ancillary tasks, that was the, hold on a second, that was also in our research and sort of the evaluation stages, we used Photoshop, Adobe's Photoshop, which again works seamlessly. It's what professionals use. And we also, for this video, I used again Adobe Premiere's Pro. Perfect. What else? Surprisingly enough, for one of the audience feedback shots, I did try out an Instagram filter, just see what happened. I never used it, it didn't turn out so great, but it is an example of one media technology we used. What else? In the research, used Google, obviously. Google is the search engine technology for everyone. And Facebook to get audience feedback, social networking, social things. Also in the planning, we used plain old paper and pen. That, we can't beat it. Simplest technology is the best. Yeah, the evaluation stages used Prezi for one of them. One of them you saw earlier. That, again, I'm not a huge fan of Prezi, but managed to get around it, and it works really well. It's a more interesting way rather than a simple PowerPoint, which Microsoft PowerPoint I also did use. And of course my blog is posted on wordpress.com, which is itself digital media technology, which I chose over Blogspot because I liked the feel of it. It gave me more options of what I wanted to do, more space to read, post things, hyperlink things in. It was just an obvious choice for me. Yeah.